A Catholic bishop from Anambra State, Ekulobia precisely, has criticized Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile. The bishop criticized Simon Ekpa, saying that Simon Ekpa should leave Finland and return back home in Nigeria and clamor for the independent state of Biafra. The bishop expressed concerns over Simon Ekpa's Biafran advocacy from Finland, suggesting that true leadership involves being physically present and facing challenges in the region. He stated that Simon Ekpa is in Finland with his wife and children and enjoying European country, while the Igbos in the southeast are suffering due to insecurity. He stated that if truly Simon Ekpa wants to liberate the Igbos, if truly Simon Ekpa wants to create an independent Republic of Biafra for the Igbos, instead of staying peacefully in Finland and be clamoring for Biafra independence, that Simon Ekpa should come down to Nigeria, to his hometown, which is in Ebonyi State, and clamor for the independent state of Biafra. That a true leader involves being physically present and facing the same challenges that his followers are facing. The bishop stated that Simon Ekpa is in Finland enjoying with his family and then giving orders to Igbo youths in the southeast to go and die in the disguise of fighting for Biafra Republic. The bishop made so many statements, but unfortunately he was speaking in Igbo language, which means not everyone watching this video will understand what he is saying. But for understanding, the bishop is telling Simon Ekpa to come down to Nigeria and clamor for Biafra independence, that he is not against Simon Ekpa's clamoring for independent state of Biafra. He is not against it, but what he is against is for Simon Ekpa to be far away in Finland and be making orders here in the southeast. That if truly Simon Ekpa see himself as a leader, that he should leave Finland and come down to the southeastern Nigeria, which is Biafra land as he claims, and declare Republic of Biafra from home, instead of making noise from the European country. The bishop stated that a lot of insecurity is going on in the southeast due to Simon Ekpa's order and so on and so forth. However, some supporters of Simon Ekpa have dismissed the view of the bishop and stated that it is baseless. Some supporters of Simon Ekpa who were interviewed concerning the utterances of this Catholic bishop stated that the Catholic bishop do not know what he is saying. First and foremost, he narrated the incident that is currently going on in the southeast, that what is happening in the southeast is not the handwork of Simon Ekpa, rather the handwork of the Nigerian terrorist government, who have sent down the military to come and cause fear and panic among the Igbos in the southeast. The man narrated how the southeast has been filled with heavy armor tanks from the military of Nigeria, how there is so many checkpoints by the Nigerian military extorting money from Southeasterners that are traveling from home to other states. According to him, what Simon Ekpa is doing is the best. That if Simon Ekpa comes down to Nigeria to clamor for independence, definitely the Nigerian government will go after him and maybe assassinate him. He went far to state that the bishop should remove his mind from anything concerning Biafra, that it is none of his business, that what the bishop should think of is how to talk to the Nigerian government to start treating the Southeasterners well, that is the Igbos, that the Igbos have been marginalized. There is no development in Igbo land. There is no structure in Igbo land, that the Igbo land has been rejected by the government, that Nigerians do not recognize the Igbos as part of them, that if the bishop wants to talk, you should first and foremost go to the Nigerian government and deliberate with them why they have decided to abandon Igbo regions. If they are constructing roads, they will only look at the southwest, they will look at the north, southwest, and north. That is where their main focus is. They don't care about the southeast. That is why if you come to the southeast, you will see so many abandoned roads. You will see so many roads that looks like a volcanic eruption. The man stated that Simon Ekpa is the only person that the Igbos can trust right now, because he is the one that is truly representing the Igbos. That if the Catholic bishop wants to talk, let him first and foremost go to the Nigerian government and discuss with them on how to build Igbo region, on how to build the southeast, instead of coming to talk trash about Simon Ekpa. According to the man, the checkpoint in the southeast that is being occupied by the Nigerian military is too much, and that truck drivers pay them bribe up to 700,000 naira per day, fueling frustration and resentment towards the Nigerian government. According to the man, he stated that the Igbos do not believe in the Nigerian government, they do not believe in Nigeria, and they do not believe in anything called Nigeria. That is why the southeastern governors are not happy with what Simon Ekpa is doing. According to him, Simon Ekpa has more power and influence in the southeast more than the governors that are governing the southeast. According to him, he stated that Simon Ekpa can stay in Finland and make an order, and this order will be obeyed even against the decisions of the southeast governors. That Simon Ekpa can stay in Finland and declare a sit at home, and all the Igbos will obey it. According to him, he stated that the Igbos have already come to terms to see Simon Ekpa as their true leader, as someone who truly understands their plight, as someone who truly sees what they are seeing, as someone who truly is advocating for their freedom, for their happiness, and for their well-being. That the Nigerian government does not care about them, that the southeast governors do not care about them, rather they are only focusing on their pockets. The Catholic bishop that is urging Simon Ekpa to come down to Nigeria and clamor for Biafra independence if he is truly serious about this Biafra movement. That bishop do not know what is happening to Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya by the Nigerian government. Nnamdi Kanu did not even return to Nigeria. He just went to Kenya for a visit, and the Nigerian government kidnapped him and brought him down to Nigeria. So what do you think if Simon Ekpa decides to visit Nigeria? It is just like entry into the lion's den. So what this Catholic bishop is saying to Simon Ekpa is completely suicide mission. That Simon Ekpa should leave Finland and come down to Nigeria to clamor for Biafra independence. The question is, those that are in Nigeria clamoring for Biafra independence, where are they now? Some of them have already joined their ancestor. That is to say, some of them have already been killed. So for Simon Ekpa to be in Finland is more secure for him, and through Finland he has more influence to involve international community, because if he's in Nigeria, they will either arrest him and place him on visa ban, meaning that he cannot travel outside Nigeria, and with that he cannot be able to achieve anything. So the bishop do not know that Simon Ekpa staying in Nigeria to clamor for Biafra independence is totally impossible, because Nigeria is still controlling Nigeria. Nigerian government is still controlling Nigeria. So if Simon Ekpa is in Nigeria, definitely they will use their power to block every movement. They will block and place him on visa ban, meaning that he can't be able to travel out from Nigeria. So the bishop that is criticizing Simon Ekpa that he should come down to Nigeria and clamor for Biafra independence truly do not understand what is truly happening in Nigeria. And just like that man said, the bishop should focus his attention on the Nigerian government. Instead of talking about Simon Ekpa and the Biafra agitation, he should focus on the Nigerian government and advise them on what to do to start developing the Southeast if they truly want to be united, if they truly want the Southeasterners to stop clamoring for an independent state. They know what to do. They should start developing the Southeast. They should start giving the Igbos a sense of belongings. They should allow the Igbos to take power, because since 1967 to date, in fact, since 1966 to date, no Igbo man has ruled Nigeria. I think the last Igbo man that ruled Nigeria was Major Agi Ironsi. He ruled Nigeria for just 6 months and was assassinated through military coup. Since then to date, no Igbo man has ever ruled Nigeria. So from 1966 to date is more than 50 years. So since then to date, no Igbo man has ruled Nigeria. That is to say, for the past 50 years and above, no Igbo man have ruled Nigeria. So that means that the Igbos have been rejected. The Igbos have been excluded from the political affairs in Nigeria. They are only appointed, but the appointment given to them is just nonsense. If you look at Tinubu's cabinet, you will see that almost all the top political appointments are given to the Yorubas. If you check the Inspector General of Police, if you check the Chief Justice of Nigeria, if you check the CBN Governor, the Chief of Army Staff, the Chief of Air Staff, every top political appointments, the Igbos are excluded. So the question is, what are they? So the question is, why are they scared of the Igbos? Why is it that they don't want to give the Igbos top government position? Why is it that they don't want the Igbos to rule? For the past 50 years, no Igbo man has ruled Nigeria. So this is the reason why the Igbos feel marginalized, they feel rejected, because there's no development in their region, because they don't have Igbo representative in the federal government that can truly represent the Igbos. But for the bishop to come and be saying that Simon Ekpa should return to Nigeria and clamor for independence truly is wishing for his death. Because if Simon Ekpa steps his foot to Nigeria, definitely they are going to assassinate him. So the best thing that he can do is to stay in Finland, far away from Nigeria, and continue clamoring for Biafra independence. as long as the Igbos are obeying him. Because right now, Simon Ekpa is not an issue. His focus should be on the Nigerian government that is making life difficult for the Igbos, that is not allowing the Igbos to live peacefully. Southeast, that is being referred to as the most peaceful states in Nigeria, is now regarded as one of the most insecure places in Nigeria due to the activities of this unknown gunmen. So what I will do right now is I'll play the video for you to watch and see for yourself. Watch the video.
On na Finland, when I will be when I want to do also Nigeria man them. Ana to go no na fight because of Biafra. On na Finland, no fight because you know come about
what is coming out from Bishop of Colombia asking Simon Ekpa to come back to the country and face agitation instead of running away and staying far away in Finland. And Simon Ekpa on the other hand is saying that the man is joining Nigerians against Biafra. The man is risking his life. You know why? Bishop is a title name. There's no bishop in heaven, and God has never signed it say you will be bishop. When a man is doing what God likes, when you are righteous in the sight of God, you become his best friend, as Abraham, our father, was. So I don't care whoever is calling himself pastor, bishop, teacher, preacher, archbishop. No, that is not what God is after. You see that Bishop of Colombia, he is in the right position to address the issue bordering on the fact that no Igbo politicians have interest of the Southeast at mind. He should turn to Charles Soludo and address him. Bring him to order so that Charles Soludo will start developing the youths, building as many skill acquisition establishments as possible. Bishop of Colombia should face that man, Olololo, Ebonyi State Governor, to do the right thing, develop that state, start establishing skill acquisition institution, make sure that you bring in the youth, train them, give them job. The same thing applicable to Hope, also the chimpanzee of Imo State. Bishop of Colombia should face Hope to stop disaliving Imo youths in their large number. The only person we know that is doing the right thing in Igbo land, out of the whole governor, is Alex Oti, that is ruling Abia State under Labour political party platform. Peter Mba has joined the likes of Hope Uzodimma, Charles Soludo, and the former Ebonyi State Governor, Dave Umahi. Simon Ekpa is doing what he's doing in Finland. It does not concern a bishop. A bishop is in the right position to visit Aso Rock and address all the occupants of the office of the presidency, to face the country, make sure that they put the country in order by coming out with what? Good, friendly policies, not excruciating policies that have thrown us off balance in Nigeria. Bishop of Colombia they will leave the needful to do. They will be attacking the citizens. Oga Yangshu of Korea in 1992 lent billions of dollars to Korean government. Yangshu, the owner of the biggest church in the world then, he addressed Korean economic issue. He gave Korea money. Bishop of Colombia has not seen the faults on the political system of the country. He's looking at Simon Ekpa, because they have used religion to turn Nigeria upside down. Bishop of Colombia, it is not by bishop, it is by righteousness, whom you are to God, whom you are inside your room. It is not whom you are outside preaching word of God. What are you doing in your room? What is your relationship with God? Have you been able to impact at least into somebody's life and change it. Simon Ekpa has done much more of good, positive impartation into the Igbo youths. Okay, now let's look at how Simon Ekpa is shocking his opponents or opposition by his intimacy with the Prime Minister of Finland, because we are seeing him in a viral video having interaction with the man, though they were speaking in their local dialect of Finnish language. He is doing well, and he has held many various political positions, offices in Finland, and he has done well. So in that various, from that capacity, in that various categories, he has resigned to join fully, to start fully agitating for his country, Biafra. So he has done well, and I'm telling you, if it happened that Ekpa was doing not so well while working in Finland, as a civil servant there, I don't think they would have been, presenting Simon Ekpa as a nice person. So Simon Ekpa was a good politician there when he was working for Finland, and behold, I don't know how far he has gone pacifying or fighting his opponents in Finland. I don't think there's anything like political oppositions, in Finland. I don't know back here in Nigeria. Okay, back here. How he's shocking them with his presence and intimacy with the Finnish president. The shock and whatever he has done in the past in the Finland is an intimidating, he's used that as an intimidating tool or mechanism to shock and surprise all his opponents in Nigeria here. They were just like, how could an Igbo man work with the, Finland in their political system there, and he was doing well, not knowing that Igbo man is the best manager all over the world. Whoever you handed over onto Igbo man will excel. Simon Ekpa was excelling politically in Finland, and there's no way anybody in Nigeria, all these our dirty politicians, dubious politicians, could twist the good work of Simon Ekpa over there into their own way of doing things in Nigeria here. What he was doing there, he did it, he worked with them the actual way, the exact way the Finland politicians were doing it. So way back here, he's doing well. You can see a prime minister in exile that is virtually in control of the whole southeastern states. Simon Ekpa is the one ruling Anambra State. If am I talking you that no youth in Anambra State is listening to whatever Soludo is saying or doing, and that is likely what the Senate president said the other day. Yes. That the governors are somehow obeying Simon Ekpa. Thank you so much. Because he said when he says sit at home, they will not go out. Simon Ekpa is a great man, a Finnish man that is thoroughly in control of Igbo land. To the youths, when he say go, they go. All the youths in Imo State, when Simon Ekpa say come, they come. In Ebonyi State, his hometown, where he comes from, is our axis. Anytime Simon Ekpa say do this, they will all be doing that. The governor of Ebonyi State is not in control of Ebonyi State as I'm talking to you right now. Likewise, the whole southeastern region is under the palms of Simon Ekpa. Is one that is in control of all the southeastern region. They are not looking at the governors. It is Simon Ekpa that is in control. But why did Nigerian government get it wrong? Okay, they got it wrong because they turned their back on Igbos. They got it wrong because they over marginalized, suppressed, exploited, oppressed, persecuted Igbo man. That's why Simon Ekpa is the one that is doing the miracle in the southeastern Nigeria. May I ask you a question? What is it that our federal government has brought to Igbo land? Is there any project that you go to Igbo land today and say, Babangida tried? Was it not that MBL, the largest in Africa? Babangida did not see, did not see any good thing to do in Igbo land. Obasanjo went to Igbo land and built the biggest MBL facilities in Nigeria. So let every Igbo man go to drink Henneken, Golda, Star, beer, stout. That one is it not part of development? Is it not part of improving the beverage industry? Intoxicant is a chemical. After you take it, how do you detoxicate or detoxify your system? Intoxicant can bring brain drain and subject generations of people to uselessness. That is as a way of cracking joke, but I know you take liquor yourself. Anyway, you know there is a limit at which a man could take liquor, as Bible says. Take it to that limited, level. Then the next thing is go to your house and sleep and enjoy with your family. It must be taken at a level. I understand, yeah. You don't take it excess. But I love my Igbo people. They are hardworking people. After workings, doing all manner of, let's say hectic job at Aba Axis or Nature Oka, they will come back home, do what? Take that minimal level and they sleep. Good. He built that facility, creating jobs for the Igbos. Good. But if you ask me, it shouldn't be the major project a federal, a government under Obasanjo, somebody like Obasanjo that did well, should bring to Igbo land. There are other projects, there are other developmental projects or institutions Obasanjo was supposed to corner to southeastern Nigeria in a way that the Igbos will be celebrating federal government of Nigeria still feeling as home while in Nigeria here. We are not feeling we are at home because all we are now is fire on the mountain. We will run tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll go home. Look at Osu. Look at this Ihiala people. Look at our mama. Look at Iseka. Everybody will come home today. Next tomorrow they will hear kata kata kata, scatter kato, sound of gun. They will all run into bush. Nobody's feeling at home in the southeastern Nigeria. So all I know is that the only thing that federal government has been bringing to southeastern Nigeria is hostilities and animosities.
Look at them here, over the police. Look at them, embarrassing us in our compound. We went to fetch water. They're embarrassing my boy over the police. Agua police. Look at what they are doing. Embarrassing us. They want to arrest somebody that went to fetch water. Look at what they are doing. Police, Nigerian police. Look at Nigerian police embarrassing people up and down because they want to fetch water. Look at them, Nigerian police. Agua police station. Nigeria should see them. This is what we are going through. We don't have food. We don't have water. We don't have anything. Look at it. They want to fetch water. This man want to fetch water. Look at what police is doing. Police, look at it. Police, Upper Yaba police station. Look at them here. Everybody should see them. Look at what they have been doing. Embarrassing people, harassing people up and down. Look at the boy, he went to fetch water and they stopped him on the road, followed him into the compound. They have searched him, they didn't see anything, they want to arrest him. Look at everybody shouting in the compound. Look at it. Everybody shouting. Look at what they are doing. Look at them. Harassing people. You follow somebody, you tell Agua police station. Agua police station. Somebody's compound. Agua police station. This is what they do. This is what they have been doing. They terrorize students daily. This is what they have been doing. So look at it. We are not done anything to them. Look at it. Where to fetch water? Arrest. Which water? Illegal duty. Obugalo.
From Adamawa to Calabar, 700,000. You can spend 700,000 before you reach where we go.
Allah. Now, true.
Yeah.
Adamawa to Calabar.
Yes.
700,000 for produce people.
Yes.
Army and police, all of them. 700,000. This truck, if person buy full load of truck now, how much it cost? Like say from here go Port Harcourt for this long motor. If person won't pay, like how much?
Like 1.5, 1.6.
Okay, like 1.5, 1.6. Like from here, go Port Harcourt.
Yes.
In the produce, Anna Kaji 300,000.
Produce, you can spend like 300,000.
Produce they take up to 300,000.
Yes.
They plenty for my court.
For road. Yes, for road. Even though for Port Harcourt.
Port Harcourt people get produce.
Yes.
300,000.
300,000.
Yes.
Produce.
Yes.
And Kogi.
Yeah, yes. Bini.
Okay. Another thing. Finally, this.
Army, other checking point.
Wait, 3,000 each checkpoint.
Yes, police 2,000, army 3,000.
I think that army is for 1,000.
No, it's 3,000 now. Before now 2,000. So now they don't increase the money.
Army 3,000.
Yes, police 2,000. Yes. Produce, you give where you can. They can collect like 50,000, 30,000.
Produce.
Yes, 20,000.
Hey.
No, they easy.
You know they easy. How na they can make profits?
So through that goods now. So that Bakaleke road for the 70,000.
70,000.
Yes, 80,000. Yes, the Bonyi state.
Like for each state, like how many produce people like they Benue?
It's uncountable. They plenty.
You go to pay all these
30,000,
20,000 they go like this.
Yes. From Adamawa to Calabar, 700,000. You can spend 700,000 before you reach where they go.
True.
Yes.
Adamawa to Calabar.
Yes.
700,000 for produce people.
Yes. Army
and police, all of them. 700,000. No wonder this food they cost so.
They're very cost.
Okay, now another thing we want to know. We not say we did this but we need all this. May we tell everybody see what thing they happen for Nigeria.
All right, you have watched the video and you have heard from the Hustle Smart. You can clearly see that the bishop was criticizing Simon Ekpa, urging him to come down to Nigeria and clamor for Biafra independence if he truly wants to create an independent state for Nigeria, and if he truly sees himself as a leader, he should leave Finland and come down to Nigeria and clamor for Biafra independence. So what do you guys think about this Catholic bishop utterances? Is he making sense or is he talking trash? Your comments will be appreciated. So this is the end of our news updates. If you look at the top right corner of the screen, you see an icon. Click on it to watch my next video and you will enjoy it. I will see you again in my next update. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.